welcome to Cord Cutting Today for January 25th, 2020. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening right now in the world of cord cutting. And since it's Saturday, we take a look back at some of the biggest stories from the past week and try to answer your questions. Now, this is my opinion on these stories. If you want to learn more about them, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read them out for yourself and let us know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Now, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Now real quick, a deal of the day before we get into it. If you want to watch the new Star Trek Picard, you want to see if it's any good, get into it without paying, CBS All Access is offering a free month of service for the first if you use a promo code for the first month. So that'll get you a couple episodes of the new show because they're released weekly. So check it out. Link in the show notes if you want to go learn more about that free month of CBS All Access so you can enjoy Picard. Alright, let's get into it. PlayStation Vue shuts down in less than a week. Next week it shuts down and it is gone. Amazon is now reaching out to anyone who has PlayStation Vue installed on their Fire TVs with an email to notify them, to inform them to switch over to something like Sling TV, Philo, and more. A couple noticing no Fubo, no AT&T TV now listed. Maybe that's the biggest shock with AT&T's listing there. But love to know, less than a week, what service do you intend to switch over to? Do you have a service? Are you still just using PlayStation Vue? Right over here, one last time, still on the board. Going to be getting rid of that here in a week. But let me know, have you switched? Have you not? Are you riding it out to the last possible second? I'm kind of interested to see if there's anything special done on Thursday. When they shut it down, if they maybe have a special message or a special anything, I'm kind of interested to see what happens. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you have a prediction? Do you think Sony's going to pull a last-second little rabbit out of their hat? I have heard the team is very small there now. Most of the people who've been working on PlayStation Vue have been reassigned at best. So I wouldn't expect much of anything. But let me know. And we'll keep a close eye on this. If you're looking for a replacement service, Jess has a full breakdown. I'll link to it down below of all your options and how you can compare the different ones out there. Well, Apple TV Plus has been fighting it out with Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, and more. But a new report says that Apple TV Plus actually has more subscribers than Hulu and more subscribers than Disney Plus. Now, the catch here is they're not paying subscribers. So Apple has been offering free years of Apple TV Plus to anybody who buys a Apple device recently. So all these people getting new iPhones, Macs, iPads, and more are getting a free year. That doesn't mean they're going to become paying customers. I'll be very interested to see if we could ever find out how many hours are streamed on Apple TV Plus versus Disney Plus versus Hulu. But it does give Apple a huge base there to work from. I've said this for some time. Apple TV Plus's biggest hope right now is that 1 year of free subscription to Apple TV Plus for Apple customers gives Apple time to build a catalog of content to keep subscribers. Right now, I honestly don't think there's enough content there to really drive subscribers. Maybe there's a show you like, but would you pay $5 a month just to watch one or two shows? When you could go to Disney Plus, get that. It's almost, for an extra $1, you can get Hulu with a huge catalog of content. And I think that's Apple TV's Plus's problem. Now, Apple's reportedly been trying to strike deals to bring additional content to the Apple TV Plus. Will that work? Will they be able to bring in a huge back catalog content with a partnership with a third party? Will they be forced to just start pumping out content? Will quality suffer if that happens? I think the Apple TV Plus's future will be decided in December of this year when all the people who were getting it for free are no longer. When that first bill hits, will they be rushing to cancel it, or will they say, you know what, there's enough content here, I think it's high quality enough for me to pay for. So I want to know, do you have Apple TV Plus? Do you think it's worth it, or do you not? Do you think it's not worth the cost of the service? Do you intend to replace it or not? Leave me a comment. Let me know. I really want to hear from you and what your thoughts are about Apple TV Plus. And also leave me a comment. Are you on a free trial or are you actually paying for it? Is there anyone watching this who's actually paying for Apple TV Plus? If so, what made you sign up? And if you're on the free trial, do you think you'll continue? Love to hear from you. Good news for people who live in Iowa's Sioux City, or S-I-O-U-X. I have a name no one pronounces, so I apologize. My last name is hard. I butchered your city's name. But Locasto, the free streaming service that does beg you for a $5 donation, is now rolling out into Iowa, expanding their coverage there, offering a ton of free television stations, and now is live in Denver, Atlanta, Phoenix, Washington, D.C., San Francisco, Seattle, Los Angeles, Baltimore, Philadelphia, Boston, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, New York, and South Dakota. So let me know. Do you live in the area? What do you think of the service? Do you donate to Locasto? I know Locasto has been trying to raise funds for the legal defense. Hasn't been getting a lot. I think they just got over $10,000 on their way to the goal of $500,000 for their legal fund. Probably not the response they were expecting there, honestly, as they fight Disney and Comcast and Fox and others who are all suing them. It's a tough road for Locasto ahead, but I am interested to see that they're continuing to roll out support for new markets. I kind of thought that Locasto would kind of say, okay, we got these markets, we're going to invest all of our money into legal defense, and then we're going to go, once we win or lose, decide what will happen next. I wonder though if Locasto is saying, hey, if we can get these markets on board, maybe we'll get more donations, maybe we'll get more $5 a month, maybe people will be more willing to donate to our legal defense and go that route. That's an interesting strategy. It's not a bad idea, actually. You know, I know it's a big cost to get the service online. Often they've been trying to partner with companies or cities or more to cover that cost and see what happens. But it does open up a larger base for them to say, hey, we have more people actually using the service. We can maybe get more donations that way and proceed. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Would you donate? Did you donate to Locasto's legal defense? Do you use Locasto? What do you think of it? I know it's not perfect. Everybody wants something else. Everybody wants a DVR. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. A lot of people don't consider it free because they do bug you. But you can watch it for free. You just have to deal with the pop-ups that says, hey, would you please donate $5? But you can avoid that. So leave me a comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right, so 2020 is here and the spam is real. So Comcast, DirecTV, Spectrum, and more have been mass emailing everybody they can think of, trying to get many customers as possible. If you're as sick of it as I am, don't worry. I have a full guide on how to stop receiving these spam phone calls, mailings, and more. No, they're not spam. They're marketing material. People are going to tell me. I get it. How to stop getting all that stuff from these cable companies. So we have a post, link in the show notes down below, that breaks out all the different companies out there, the big ones, and how you can cancel or add them or have them add you to their do not contact list. So keep that in mind. Link in the show notes down below. If I have a company there that's not on that list, that you have a way to do it, leave us a comment. Say, hey, here's my local cable company. Here's how to get off their mailing list. Maybe we'll add it to the post. So your help would be appreciated. All right, the Super Bowl is a little over a week away right now. Don't worry, we got you covered. It is streaming in 4K on the Fox app, but it's available through many other options. Would encourage, if you have an antenna, to consider an antenna. You don't have to worry about any streaming glitches. You don't have to worry, will my service go up, down? Will Fox's app be able to support all the 4K streamers out there? Will YouTube, Hulu, and more have a glitch? If you have an antenna, you don't have to worry about that. But if you want to stream it, don't worry, we got you covered. Link in the show notes down below for a huge guide on how to stream the Super Bowl in 2020. So check that out. If I miss an option, let me know. But I think I got all the legal options, so keep that in mind. Legal ways to do it. A lot of ways to do it for free too, like the Fox app and more. All right, Tablo, the DVR maker. I got a lot of questions about ATSC 3.0, the next gen over-the-air TV that's going to offer 4K, HDR, and more. Will it be having a DVR? We did the report earlier about how, yes, they do have a DVR in the works. And a lot of people ask questions. When will it hit the market? What will it cost? We don't know. Tablo says they're looking at building a new DVR that will support the new ATSC 3.0 next-gen TV with the 4K broadcasting, better audio, all kinds of new features, and on demand. and be backwards compatible to the current standard, so you could do both. Because when it launches in your town, it's probably not going to be all your TV stations at once. Some will roll over at once, some won't, and then they'll continue to broadcast for 5 years in the current standard. Well, good news is Tablo says probably by 2021 at CES, which is in January, so next year, about a year from now, they'll probably have something to show off at CES. It'll be very interesting to see what happens there, and we can move forward on that. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Will you be upgrading your equipment? Now, again, your current DVRs are going to work for 5 years. Chances are in the next 5 years, your DVR may not be working anymore. You may want to upgrade to some new features. Maybe your DVR wears out. As with all electronics, they don't last forever. So keep that in mind. You may just be able to keep going and use it as is. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget Picard, if you want to watch it for free for a month, link in the show notes on how to do that. Jess had a great breakdown. And if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us. Also, a special welcome to all of our new subscribers. We had several thousand new subscribers this week. We now will have 143,000 YouTube subscribers. I really appreciate it. Your support, your kind words have meant a lot to me. We're not even at the full 1 year anniversary. Here in a couple weeks, we'll hit our first year of doing Cord Cutting Today shows. It's kind of weird to think about, but we haven't actually been doing that this long. YouTube has been around in Cord Cutters News for a while, and it was something that we did and we talked about. And I'll do a video here and there. We started doing like a weekly recap, and when we started doing the Q&As, not the other way around in order. But about a year ago, we really sat down and said, well, you know, what can we do to grow our YouTube channel? And the Cord Cutting Todays were just an experiment. I hope you're enjoying them. They seem to have resonated with all of our subscribers here. So I'd love to know what you think of this. I'd love to know if you enjoy these videos. If you do, hit that thumbs up. Leave us a comment. Let us know. We have plans to improve this. Big things are in the works for 2020. I'm very excited about the future here of Cord Cutters News, both at the site, cordcuttersnews.com, and our Cord Cutters News YouTube channel. So I'm very thankful for your support. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for your support. If you have any tips, any deals, or anything you ever find, make sure to go to cordcuttersnews.com, cordcuttersnews.com. Click on the Contact Us. Send us an email. Give us as much information as you can. Include a link if you can. That helps us out a lot. And we appreciate your support. I'll be back on Monday, maybe traveling next week, but I will be here all week. So take care. I'll see you real soon. And welcome to all the new subscribers and old subscribers. I know some of you, I've seen your comments, have been here for the entire year and longer that we've been doing this. So thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I'll see you on Monday. Take care, everybody.